Shalom, Kohala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Much honors and respects to the apostles and others, a great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. And I'm going to title it, High Time to Awaken Out of Sleep. All right, so we'll pick it up right here and start here in Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, okay, so it's important to know the time. What do I mean by that? Redeem the time. Know the time that you're living in, people. And again, the scriptures break this stuff down for you, okay? It does so. Give me a minute. See what it says here in Escalates, the 3rd chapter? See what it says on top? A time for everything. Okay? That's what you need to understand. There's a time for everything. Okay? To everything there is a season. And a time to every purpose under heaven. All right? A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant, a time to pluck. All right? Up that which is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together, a time of embrace, a time of refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away. So on and so forth, people. Do you understand this? There's a time for peace. There's a time for war. Do you people understand all that? Okay? So when we go back, all right? When we go back, right, to Romans, and it says, and that knowing the time. So you have to know the time, the season you're living in. And you're living in the time of judgment. You're living in the season, okay, in the age where this is the end of Esau, Edom's evil, wicked reign here on the earth. Esau, Edom, meaning the white man. And he decided to call himself that in 1681, Virginia. So you people need to know. You need to know the real history. These people are not heroic. They're not God. Okay? They've simply done what the Lord created them to do, to be the sword. Okay? To play the part of the devil here on earth. Okay, the human counterpart to the spiritual entity Satan. They're known as the children of Satan. Hell, they were murdering and killing each other in Europe. Okay? They were fighting against themselves. Okay? They first come into power after the Babylonian kingdom, then came the Medo-Persian kingdom, and then came the Greeks. They're not Greeks. So don't get it twisted. All of Europe was all Japhetic, the sons of Japhet. You understand? They call themselves after the lands that they conquer, like here in America. They're not Americans. They're the true immigrants. The northern kingdom of Israelites, the 10 Indian tribes, we were already here when Columbus came here. So keep it real, people. So they ruled the Eastern Hemisphere, first calling themselves the Greeks, Alexander the Great with his father, King Philip the Macedonian. You need to know real history. That history is not taught to you, but it's in the Bible, as well as in circular history. Okay? They morphed into the fourth and final beast, the Roman Empire. Okay? And then you have what is known as the Edomite beast the system entirely. Okay? Which is what? Jermain Major, Jermain Minor. These are all Edomite nations that are ruled. You know, you have the French, the Spanish, and of course the Edomites when they first ruled as Greeks. Now those kingdoms came and passed away, right? And then came what? Those are 5 fallen kingdoms, right? Dominion Major, Dominion Minor, the French, the Spanish, and the Greeks. Those are 5 fallen kingdoms that passed away. Then came what? After the Greeks. They morphed into the Roman Empire. That would be the 6th head, right? Well, after that, what came after that? There was a 7th head that came after that. Yeah, Britannia, the British Empire. Okay? And out of that would be number 7, and out of that there would be an 8th head that comes out of the 7. And this stuff is in your scriptures. It tells you that in Revelations, the 17th chapter. And that would be who? That 7th head is that little horn that you read in Daniel chapter 7. That little horn is America. Okay? Known by many names. Okay? Edom, Idumea, which is the Greek translation for Edom, the Basra, okay? You know, the capital of Edom. You know, the one who's calling the shots. Daughter of Babylon, okay? Spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, spiritually Syria, all right? Anyway, we'll end it right here. We'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4, all right? And that was to give you some background, people, so you have some understanding here, all right? Knowing the time that you're living in, okay? We'll be right back.